Ruffians to a man. Looters, horse and all. Where'd you come from?